Question, Mr. Well, brain's going blank here again. About the cost on a $17 million project. Right around $1 million in cost for the designer engineer. Last summer, before I was on this board, I began coming to some of the meetings because I would read reports in the paper of what we were paying consultants, engineers, studies over the years. It's probably in the neighborhood of $2 million total for everyone involved. Now, the motion is to hire another consultant. And where are we getting the money? We just throw more money away and then
look, it's clear.
Decide again. Okay, that's all my comment on the motion.
It's very clear to me that the sides are very clearly divided. Maybe not within the board, it's maybe divided only 7-2, but clearly within our communities, the issues are divided. And they need to see facts that they can feel confident reflect the true situation.
Yes.
If I may interject something here, it's pretty hard to even consider talking about a consultant before we even got any numbers back from our maintenance department and administration on, well, wait, let me finish. Please let me finish. On any scope of work, and I don't think have you worked on any scope of work issues, Tom, in your committee?
But clearly,
I don't know where, please, until we get those numbers, we really don't know. It might be, when we get those numbers, we all agree with you. So why would we hire a consultant before we have the numbers from our own people?
But Charlie, we paid those good dollars that Mr. Morrow was talking about to provide exactly some of that information.
All I'm saying is wait until we get our scope of work from our maintenance people and our administration. Let's gather all the berries before we make a pie. Yes. Okay. No, we don't.
In fact, we do.
No, we don't.
I think we can take the numbers and the things that we've done already.
We have already. Order. Hey, listen. Call roll, Betty.
Okay, we're still discussing.
Well, just keep order.
Okay, well, I'm not the one, I wasn't talking.
Go ahead.
We've been given and I know we don't like to use the term bare bones minimum to open those things, but we were given those numbers by, I don't know where.
How do you like to use that term?
I do like to use that term but I didn't invent it. Okay, and by our architects, which we have paid a lot of money and who are qualified to do so. We've also been told by those architects that we could build a new middle school for less than $35 million. Those are the assumptions you need. Okay, and we also have been told that the NEC and DEC, given that level of scope of renovations, would last 5 to 10 years. Now, a new school, all of our buildings have lasted in excess of 50 years, with the exception of the high school. So it would be reasonable to assume that we ought to be able to get 50 years out of a new building. So it seems pretty clear to me that if we invest $10 million or $3 million or $7 million in these buildings, and we're going to only get 10 years out of it, well then we're going to invest 5 times in that to get to 50 years.
Amen. Amen.
Interject into that. Well, just 1 second. Like you said, you're going to get 5 years out of it if you continue the maintenance program that the board has let exist for the last 25 years. If you continue, it will last. And that's more the problem.
Hold it. Listen. All I want to say is this. I have to say this. We haven't made any decision. We haven't got the numbers from our maintenance. Now, you may say, oh, yeah, you're really doing this or that. We have not made a decision.
We have the basis to do it.
They have a job to get the scope of work. For us, and present, hey, listen, we need some order in here. If you want to speak, please go in the hallway. okay? We have to get the scope of work and then those related costs first. Then we can make a decision like you're saying.
Well,
Let me ask you,
we have
that
been
scope
given
of
a
work
minimal
will
scope of
include
work.
bringing into code, today's code, not 50 years code ago, but today's
I guess-
ADA and all.
I guess-
I hear code going around, and I bet nobody can tell me what code means.
Well, the grandstand is open, call roll, Betty.
Wait a minute. Randy, if we build a school for $30 million,
35.
35, what is actually the payback cost on that school?
It'll come out in that study.
No, I'm asking him, he knows how much, if we borrow 35, if we build a $35 million school, what is actually the payback cost on that school? Because everybody makes it sound like if we build a $35 million building, that's all it's going to cost us is $35 million.
With interest and everything, that'll all come out in that number. What is the cost, what is the
Well, I'm
cost
just
per year?
asking, Bill, what is the estimated end cost of a $35 million building?
It depends on the financing and time.
Call roll, Betty.
Interjecting, I'm gonna tell you right now, we paid a good architect that we thought was good enough to build a school up there in Carroll Middle School. And with that being said, they have studied it and restudied it and restudied it. We need not to spend one more dime on another study.
He's not getting the numbers for the public to understand.
There's not,
Your architect.
listen, this board is not permitted